guys, it's Joey. So this is this week's new Ogham and the connecting video for the drawing, and I'm going to be going through some of the meanings as researched from the usual places while we look at the drawing. So I'm going to talk about the information so far. So Gort, or ivy, and that's my rune, isn't it lovely? It means to follow the spiral of life, explore personal paths, transformation of self, career and education. And from Stephanie Woodfield's book, the divination meaning is breaking down barriers, perseverance and persistence. The reverse is feeling constricted, restrictions and ruthlessness. The tree law, ivy is a tenacious plant. It uses its fellow plants and trees to support itself, climbing at tree trunks to reach the sunlight. Unfortunately, its strong hold on its neighbours usually leads to the death of the tree it climbs. A reversed ivy stave warns us to let go. Reversed, it also means that others are restricting our lives or that they are attempting to control us. Ivy is also associated with protection. The hero Finn Mac Cumhale took shelter from harm in an ivy-covered tree. Ivy was also sacred to the goddess of the moon and is worn for fidelity in love and to bring luck. Magical uses, luck, overcoming obstacles. Ivy and holly are bound together in ancient lore. The ivy is feminine and the emblem of the battle of sovereignty of the woods, with holly, which is held to be masculine. Ivy often grows in spirals upwards towards the sky, which is seen as representing growth and rebirth and the cycles of life. From Reiki Druid Ramblings. Ivy is also, of course, deeply connected with Yule, which is coming up, the holly and the ivy being a carol. Ivy is comparable to the labyrinth in relation to one's personal search through the mysteries of life and death. Also a strong association of the ivy plant to the snake, the egg and Coronanos. Stephanie and Philip Cargom. Nick Pennick reminds us that the Irish word Gort means hunger or famine, which suggests a darker side to the letter. And ivy can also sometimes be seen as a barrier or gateway between worlds. Okay, so down here we have some eggs. It's a reasonably simple drawing and I wanted to keep it reasonably simple this time. It just felt right because the symbolism within it is, well, I personally think if you see there's all the spirals up the staves, and obviously we have the staves and the spirals being cycles of life, death and rebirth. It's connected with the goddess, it's connected with all sorts of different imagery and playing into a lot of symbolism depending on what the spiral really means to you. It can represent the labyrinth, which is somewhat like journey of life, but it can also be, complicated and trying times to overcome, things like that. So we have the ivy obviously growing up, and then we have a snickety snick hiding amongst the ivy, but he's there, and more ivy, and then this and the antlers are symbols of Coronanos. So there we go. Many blessings.